What's going on, YouTube? Ferocity here. Hope you guys are doing well. Season 1 of Black Ops 6 is here, and with it comes a ton of new content, but also a ton of new problems, as the brand new season is kind of a disappointment. I'm left feeling pretty underwhelmed so far. Now, my feelings may change as I play more and more of this content, and they will definitely change once Season 1 Reloaded appears, but that's still weeks away. So why is it that Season 1 feels like such a disappointment right now? Well, first and foremost, they updated the game and broke several features of it again. Now, I'll give them some credit. They didn't fundamentally break the game where it was unplayable for some players. People were able to access the game. We didn't see a ton of PC crashes, which is something we've seen before with these seasonal releases. So I guess that's a point in your favor, Activision and Treyarch. But just going to the Call of Duty updates page on Twitter, you see the wealth of new problems that have popped up with the launch of Season 1, which begs the question, who is the quality control team for Call of Duty, and what do they do? Because I don't think they do anything, and haven't done anything for quite some time. And then you play some of the content that's available for Season 1, not just on multiplayer, but also on Warzone, and you have to ask the question, who playtests these games? Again, methinks no one. Remember, 4-year development cycle with 4,000 devs, and they can't get audio to work right on Warzone. How does this happen? The integration of Warzone should feel seamless with brand new movement mechanics being added into it. Unfortunately for many, it feels like a clear step down from what they were playing just earlier this week. That is unacceptable. And then when you add in the fact that audio isn't working properly, it just creates an entire cluster of nonsense for this community. But don't fret if you want the audio to work properly. Please pay Activision $30 for the enhanced audio settings. I'm not joking. That's legitimately what's happening right now. Players who have paid for the enhanced audio are getting better audio than those who have just played Call of Duty as regular. Because of course, Call of Duty is moving to more and more pay-to-win tactics. Because they want you to spend. They're going to continue to degrade your overall experience. But as long as they can get rich while doing it, they don't care. And it's so apparent here with the launch of Season 1, they couldn't care less about releasing a competent game. About a game that exudes some passion. There was no passion here. Look at the maps that we got for Season 1 in multiplayer. What's passionate about these maps? Extraction feels like it was already playable in like Modern Warfare 2 or MW 2019. The map lacks any type of soul to it whatsoever, any type of character. It is so boring. At least it's like somewhat pretty to look at, but that map is horrendous. It just doesn't play well. You have an entire underground lane that like never gets used, and of course the spawns completely and utterly suck. What else is new when it comes to Black Ops 6? Bad spawns seems to be pretty par for the course. And then you have Heirloom, the brand new face-off map or gunfight or whatever you want to call it, that is just a bunch of white walls with like an art piece in the middle. It's one of the most bland, boring map designs I have ever seen, and I'm shocked that this made it into the game. I've never seen something so boring in my entire life. At least with this map, you can see the enemies. Enemy visibility has been like one of my major issues with Black Ops 6, but at least here you can see them. And of course, with so many new players wearing these crazy new skins, you can see them all. It's so much easier now. It's almost like a pay-to-lose tactic, but nonetheless, I digress. Let's talk about Hideout, which is probably the best of the 3 brand new maps that were released in multiplayer. It's fine, but it's still not very good when you measure it up to other maps that have been created by Treyarch in the past. I mean, there's no way that the team that developed Grind, that developed Stadium, developed Hideout and thought it was good enough. This map isn't good enough. It's terrible. It's bad. It's lazy. That's how these maps feel. That's how this content feels, which is exactly why I look at this season and say it's a disappointment. It's extremely underwhelming. Nothing about the new content that's been added makes me want to play the game more. And that's a major problem. All of this content should excite me to go play the game, but I just don't care. I don't care about the battle pass. I don't care about Black Cell. That stuff isn't for me. But I will say it was a little scummy of Activision to remove 300 COD points from the battle pass to force you to finish it to be able to get the next one, because old battle passes used to provide you with 1400 COD points and now only supply you with 1100, because heaven forbid you be able to get a free bundle. Like, seriously? What are you doing over at Activision? Like, can you at least try to hide your greed a little bit? A little bit. Give the players a little bit more. But no, they'll never do that. And that's the problem. They are so transparent in their greed. It's heinous to watch. But hey, I guess it doesn't really matter, because they just line their pockets with millions of extra dollars in revenue with all of the battle passes and terrible skins they sold over the past 24 hours. I've realized now more than ever, I'm not the target demographic of Call of Duty anymore, because I'm not somebody that's going to spend my hard-earned money on AI-generated garbage. Now, I'll talk about that a little bit more in another video. But my goodness, am I just sick and tired of seeing skins that belong in a game like Elden Ring here in Call of Duty. It just doesn't make sense to me. But that's neither here nor there. The focus now needs to turn back to the overall content that's been provided in Season 1. I just can't help but feel like there should be more here. The maps in and of themselves are what really disappoints me, because we already had a bad rotation of maps and they didn't get any better. If anything, they got a little worse, because there's now another map I'm going to put on my I don't want to play list. Just like Lowtown, just like Protocol, I don't want to play Extraction. I'd be more than happy to never touch that map again. But that's me personally. I know this video has come across extremely doom and gloom, but there is one highlight I do want to mention before I finish this video off. They decided to carry over all of your previously earned double XP tokens from your Call of Duty account that you've earned through MW2 and MW3 here into Black Ops 6. So that's a positive note, but that just feels like I'm grasping at straws to find anything positive to say about Season 1. All in all, I just feel underwhelmed and disappointed. And that's not how your community should feel. And I know I'm not alone. There should be more good stuff that we're talking about, that we're focusing on. But all of the bad just overshadows the good. The maps are the major pain point I have. They knew they needed to be better, and they still delivered us this garbage. Maybe it is time that we just get a bunch of remastered maps from old Call of Duty games, because they have to be better than this trash. Like I said before, I'm looking forward to Hacienda, but that's basically it. I don't have a lot of faith in the map design over at Treyarch right now, or who's ever doing it. I have no faith in them. They cannot deliver us a good, inspirational map. Like, none of these maps are fun to play. They're just not. So it's really disappointing, because I do fully believe that there is a good game here with Black Ops 6. It's just being held back by incompetence and laziness at every single turn. And Season 1 highlights that more than ever. So that's it for the video today. I really hope you guys enjoyed. I'd love to hear your thoughts on Season 1 down below in the comments section. And as always, guys, if you liked this video, please hit that like button. If you want to hear more or see more videos from me, please hit that subscribe button. I don't know if you noticed, but I did get a brand new microphone. So I am playing around with the settings a bunch. So I hope it wasn't too distracting if the audio wasn't exactly where it needed to be. I will hone it in and focus on that improving over time. So let me know that feedback as well down below in the comment section, things that I can do to improve that. So that's it for the video today. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time.